Hello, hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome in. It is Dion at the Blushing Mint. I have a menagerie on my desk, friends, but I am doing some thinking and doing a little bit of prep work for our 2025 weekly prompt challenge. And so I wanted to come on here and I wanted to share a couple ideas with you guys. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the challenge. So if you are not familiar with my 2024 full deck challenge, it is using the hashtag TBM 2024 full deck challenge. And for this challenge of 2024, we have taken a deck of cards and we have decorated a card every week using the prompts that I have selected and or from the random drawing. And we have created this fabulous journal using the cards in a deck of cards. And so that has just been an altered playing card challenge for 2024. Oh, sorry, my dog's coming in. Hang on. Come on, Coop. Come on. Come in, buddy. Come on. Sorry about that. I forgot he was even outside. Anyway, so we did the altered card challenge. I wanted to do something a little bit different for 2025. This is kind of hard to store. I mean, if you are in a small space or whatever, it's like, what do you do with it? I have a little spot where I'm going to hang mine, but it might be a little clunky. It might be a little hard to deal with. And so I thought this year, let's do a journal. So our 2025 weekly challenge is actually going to be creating a journal. So something that is bound together that you can keep just easily on a bookshelf or on in your craft space or whatever, that's easy for you to look at and reflect back on for the year 2025. Well, how are we going to do that? There's numerous different ways. And so today I just wanted to come on and I just wanted to share a few simple, easy ways for you to create the base for your journal to get ready for the 2025 weekly challenge. So that's what I have in front of me, friends. I don't want this to be complicated, okay? I don't want this to be complicated. I don't want you guys to have to overthink it because trust me, I've already done the overthinking. I don't need y'all to be overthinking like I am, okay? So I just want to share a few very simple ways that you can create the base for your journal so that you are ready come November 1st. Good Lord in heaven, friends. I am so many months behind. So that you can be ready for January 1st when we start our 2025 challenge. So I want to give you a couple easy peasy ways. You can go, the dollar store has, the dollar store, Joann's, Walmart, you can buy little packs of journal books. Empty blank journal books. Friends, this is fine. If this is your level, if this is what is easy for you, please don't complicate the process. This is perfectly fine. We're going to do our prompts on a page, or you could do them on 2 pages. I don't know how many pages are in this particular one, but you could do a full page spread for the week if you have 100 plus pages. It's fine. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Get a little journal book. If this is what you'd like to do and this is how you would like to go ahead and attack the challenge, this is great. No worries. Go get yourself a little journal book. That's perfect. These mini composition books, friends, these are fabulous. You can buy these at Walmart. That's where I got mine. You can buy these at Walmart. They have 100 pages in them. They're wide ruled. We're going to end up covering this stuff up anyway with our prompts. And so it's good because this is like a mixed media challenge. That's kind of, it's just a mixed media weekly challenge. We're going to use paper, scraps, paints, stencils, you name it. We're going to cover these pages. This is perfect. You can use this composition book. Now, it has 100 pages in it. You could glue 2 pages together so that you have a nice strong base. Or again, you could do a full spread. You got plenty of pages to do that with. A composition book is perfectly fine, my friends. Please don't think that you have to go reinvent the wheel. These things are already there, and this is something that you can easily pick up and do for our 2025 challenge. So those are great. Those are simple. Now, Dion, but I want to create something. I want to build something. I want to make my journal base. Awesome, friends. Guess what? I went to the dollar store. Ours is a Dollar Tree. I grabbed this box of 3 5/8 by 6.5 inch envelopes. There's 40 of them in here. I grabbed this box, $1.25, because it's the $1.25 store now, not the dollar store. Anyway, I took out 26 of them, okay? I started to create this base. This is just using envelopes. It's going to work perfect. So all I did is I started by taking 2 envelopes, and you fit one inside the other. Mine happened to be self-sealed. It's fine. Doesn't matter. You fit one inside the other, remove the tabs, strap them together. You've got the beginnings of a base. Now, all you do is you take, and I can't remember where my openings are at. You take, and where there is an opening, add an envelope, friends. This is simple. This is easy. It's $1.25 for the base. $1.25. That's all it takes to make an amazing base to start our 2025 journal. Then you just make sure that that's fit flush in there, secure it down. Next page, keep moving along. So this is a simple way to create a journal base. I just make sure everything is secured in there. And you just keep going. You just find an opening, attach an envelope. Find an opening, attach an envelope. This is open, perfect. Let's add an envelope. I don't want this to be a complicated process. The altered cards were awesome. Awesome. I loved it. Loved that challenge so very much. And I want this to be as easily available for you to do as going and getting a deck of cards. But I don't want to do the same thing every year. That's just not me. I want to be able to do something different. Maybe 2026 I'll go back to playing cards. I don't know. You just never know with me. Now I need to find another opening here, because I started making this and then I got sidetracked because, squirrel, hello, that's me, my friends. So anyway, so this is how you could do an envelope base, okay? If you can go get a $1.25 pack of envelopes from the dollar store, this is how you would do your base, friends. Just this simple, just stack and add. And then what we'll end up doing with the envelope journals, because like this has a ready-made cover on it, okay? You can decorate that, you can do something different with it, whatever. This won't, yes, the envelopes could be the cover, but for me, I would create another cover on top of this, just because that's just how I think. So I would create like a soft spine, and then I would make sure, because as we add envelopes with anything, okay, it gets a little wonky. It doesn't stay flat. Now you can take your craft knife or your paper cutter and you can trim these flush. That's perfectly fine. And then you'll have pockets and all sorts of things inside of here, because basically what we're doing is we're covering up the places where you would have pockets. But for me, I would just create a cover that's slightly larger than my envelopes here. And I'll be doing some covers throughout the year. So then if you find a cover style you like, you can choose it and make your cover. So anyway, so this is how you would do your envelope journal. And here's how it would work. Here is week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. throughout the year. So you would have one envelope base front for each week. and that will be where you do your decorating and your prompting. So this is an easy way to do another journal base. And whether you're using this for the journal challenge, or if you just want to start creating journals, friends, this is an easy peasy way to create a journal. Envelope journals are awesome. They are sturdy, they're strong, they hold up. You can cut the ends off and have pockets. So many things. You can cut off the top and have pockets. To put tags in, there are so many options. So an envelope journal is another easy base option for creating a base for our challenge. All right, let me clean this up. Now, the next one is index cards. Friends, index cards come in all sorts of colors, sizes. I mean, I have 3 different sizes of index cards right here. Right here, I have 3 different sizes of index cards. 1, 2, 3. Easy base for a journal. Dion, how would I do it? Doesn't matter what size index card you're going to use. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you want it to go this way or if you'd like it to fold this way. Okay, doesn't matter. Neither here nor there. Okay, all you're going to do, this pack was already open, so that's why I'm just going to choose it for you. I grabbed some coffee dyed papers here, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a couple of these, grab my little paper trimmer, excuse me, grab my paper trimmer here, and I am going to cut basically 1-inch-ish strips of paper. Okay, that's it. Get a few of these cut here. This is just basic coffee dyed paper. You can use your basic copy paper. Anything that you have will work. You can use washi tape. The only thing, and the only reason why I'm not choosing washi tape for this application is because washi tape, some things won't adhere to washi tape, and also it will make your edges, it will make them very strong, but it will also make them fairly thick. And that's not necessarily what I'm going for or what I'm thinking of. And so again, I'm going with basic materials that we all have. Guys, use junk mail, use magazine pages, use book pages. It does not matter. All we're going to do is basically we are going to meld these 2 together using a piece of paper. Line it up, go across the middle, call it a party. There's one. Do another one. Mix it up here. Front side, back side, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Okay? And again, I'm just using a glue stick, my index cards, and a strip of paper. What I have on hand. Not only thing, I mean, and I didn't even go buy these index cards. Let's be real. This is stuff that I already have in my stash. Now, how this one is going to work, friends, this becomes an easy, maybe, accordion style journal. 1, 2, 3. Then you just keep going. Just keep going. I mean, I'm not using the best glue stick, not even going to lie. This glue stick is, and it's cold out here right now. And so anyway, you just keep going. And then you accordion fold it. And friends, you have yourself a journal. Okay? So take 26. All you need is 26 index cards. You can buy them in packages of 100 for $1 or less. And some strips of paper and some glue, and this is going to be your base. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and you just keep going. And then when you get to your 26th card, guess what? It flips over and you got 27, 28, 29, and it will keep going. Super easy way to create an accordion style journal. And now you can go ahead and add another strip of paper on the back here so you don't have that randomness there. Let me try to get my bottoms all, get my things all lined up here. So this is it. That is all it takes to do an accordion style journal. Okay. Another super easy, completely acceptable. The base of your journal does not matter, my friends. The base doesn't matter. The idea is that we're taking our prompts every week and we're creating something with them. And that is all we're doing. Then you just come in here, you just trim this edge off, get that flush, like so, and there is the base for your journal. Bone folder comes in super handy for recreasing these. So yeah, once you get your folds, just recrease it, use your bone folder. Make sure you're using a quality glue, friends. That's the most important thing. If you are doing this, I'm using some cheap Temu glue right now because it's just what's on my desk. But make sure that you do use a quality glue for your for this when if this is the method that you're going to use. And remember, you don't have to use these big tall ones. It works exactly the same no matter what size of index card you use. Just need 26 index cards, and then again we would create a cover for this. So we would create a cover and whatnot for this beginning or after you've created the journal. However, somewhere in the middle, it doesn't matter. We'll create a cover for this. This is just the base. So envelopes, index cards, composition notebooks, little notepads, all of that completely acceptable. Now, let's just say you want to do something even more different, something a little bit more different. How about just a different style of accordion journal? Now, I created this one. This was a random project, you guys, that I did. I don't even know when. I found these base pages. This was a technique I was trying a long time ago on some collaged papers with some acrylic paints and some coffee and all sorts of stuff. And so this was just, I found this, and so I cut it up and I used it. I decided what size I wanted my journal to be, and so this is a 4.5 by 6 is the size that I have here, okay? And so I cut 2 pieces of a chipboard, just like the back of a notebook or a cereal box, anything like that will work. Cracker box, doesn't matter. I cut some chipboard to the size that I wanted my journal to be. So again, mine is 4.5 by 6. Okay, and then all I did is I took random papers, just random papers, my friends, and I cut them down or ripped them down to size. So I wanted all of my papers to be under 6 inches. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It does not matter what you're using. In fact, I didn't grab a few supplies to do this. So let me run off camera real quick and grab a couple extra pieces of supplies. What did I do with all of my stuff? I don't know where anything is in my space, friends. I really don't. It's a mess. Okay, so just for the sake of what I can find right here in my, oh, here's a couple book pages. Here's a couple things. Okay, so let's just say that, yes, this is perfect. So I want mine to be no wider than 5, okay? I want my images to be no wider than 5. Five by, I don't know, let's just say 4 by 5 or something like that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. So I'm going to take and I'm going to fold my paper so that it is approximately 5. Okay. Rip it, score it, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. So I have some of these. I have a couple book pages. Let me have a piece of music. And we'll make sure that it is no higher than 5. Okay, so the basics of this is you just get a bunch of papers, cut them to size, to height. The height is the only thing that matters in this particular situation. Height is the only thing that matters, okay? And so then all you're going to do here is you decide. Just start, overlap your pages, however much you choose to overlap. Doesn't matter. Just start gluing, my friends. Overlap however much you choose to overlap. And you just start gluing. Okay? Like so. And a music page. Doesn't matter if you glue to the front or if you glue to the back. None of this matters. At the end of the day, none of it matters. The most important thing is that you may want to try to keep one or the other edge straight. That's really what matters. So like, I mean, you want to try to keep a flat bottom. I would always try to keep my bottom flat. That would be my goal. Is to keep my bottom flat. I mean, these days nobody wants a flat bottom, but hey, you know, sorry friends, that was inappropriate. I'm so sorry. That was funny, but you know, maybe not. Anyway, so keep your bottom flat, and then you decide how wide do you want it to be. So you just keep going, okay, for a while, for however long, doesn't matter. And then you decide, I am going to get out my little mat here because I can measure on my mat. Now, I'm 5 high. I want to be like 4 wide. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my ruler here. at the 4-inch mark. And I'm going to fold. Okay. Try to keep your bottom flat. Okay. Then you come back in and make sure you're trying to fold straight here. That's important. Okay. Find your 4-inch mark. Okay. And fold. And again, we're doing an accordion style fold here. Okay. Now, if you don't want to use your ruler, I didn't use the ruler on this one. I mean, and it's a little wonky, I'm not going to lie. But again, it's going to work just fine. It's just fine. And so then again, find my mark. And you get what I'm saying here, friends. You just go back and forth, folding your papers. And the most important thing here is that you have approximately 26 sides. 26 sides. That's half a year. 52 divided by 2 is 26. The last time I was in math class. I failed math. I was not good at math. It's not my thing. But if you don't have 26 sides, it's okay, because guess what? You can add pages. You can hinge in pages. You can do all sorts of things to add additional pages throughout this challenge. So don't think, oh gosh, I only have 20 pages. It's okay. No big deal. No big deal. You can hinge some pages in throughout the challenge. Not a problem one. Okay, so let's see. Let me see where I'm at here, friends. And this is just fun. All this is creating the base. Friends, we're just creating the base. And if you love to make journals, this is a great way to make an eclectic style journal using just this accordion style fold and random papers that are already in your collection. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 8 bases right there. So I would need to continue going. And so once you've got them folded now, you can just take this and you can just keep adding pages. Just adding as you go. And what's great about this is this already gives you like an idea to start with. And you can see that not every page is going to have all the same materials on it. You're going to get differences. I used in here in this one, I used book pages, I used scrapbook papers, I used dyed papers, I used like my sandwich bag papers, like this I think it's called sandwich wrap paper, but I used this paper in there as something different. I've got some lined scrapbook papers, some bookend papers. I've got some poetry pages. I've got just random scraps of paper here. This is kind of collaged in order to make the right height. I ended up collaging some of that. I used some stenciled lunch bag papers in here. Just some random notebook papers. I mean, I got all sorts of stuff in here, friends. Some deli sheet paper. Yeah, so that is how you could easily do an accordion base. Now, of course, this is going to fold back, but this is another great base. And again, we will do a cover. You would do a cover for this. Either you could create a cover before the challenge, you could create a cover at the end of the challenge, you might find a cover that you like to create sometime during the challenge, and then you can just attach that, no problem whatsoever. So this is another easy way to create a base. So that is what this was all about, was just some ideas to get some bases going. so that you are ready come January 1st when we get ready to start our 2025 weekly challenge. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, friends. I don't have a clue. But this is it. So again, simple notebook that you buy at the Dollar Tree, Walmart. I know Joann's has these in their like little dollar craft spot area. I think you can get a 3 of them for like $1 something. Composition notebooks. You can do the half-size composition notebook. You can use a full-size composition notebook. Any notebook will work for that matter. Does not matter. These things don't have to be fancy. You can use index cards, and this is just using index cards and paper, and it creates an another accordion style journal for you using any different size of index cards. Envelopes, quick, easy, fast, $1.25 for 40 envelopes at the $1.25 store. And so this is another easy way. These are some great, simple, easy bases for you to get ready for our challenge. So friends, if this has been helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Comment below and tell me that you are going to be joining our 2025 challenge. I would love to know who's going to be hanging out and doing our journal prompts each week in 2025. So I would love that. Otherwise, friends, please let me know what you think of these. Let me know which style seems to be like the best style for you. If I come up with some other ideas, friends, I'll let you know. I haven't even decided what I'm going to use yet for the challenge. So hopefully this has been helpful, friends. If you have any questions or anything, please comment below. Let me know. Thank you for everybody who has subscribed. Thank you for everybody who's participated in 2024. And I truly look forward to this challenge with you guys in 2025. So until next time, friends, happy crafting, and we'll chat again real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.